Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. If your central bank governor, Kevin Greenwich, is to be believed that you're solid, your growth is solid, and there was a 12.8 billion intake with a 13.8% growth in 2022 and a 4.4% growth in 2023, and 12.8 billion for a country doesn't seem like a lot, but he's saying it's the best Barbados has ever made. Okay, it's the best you've ever made. And I've heard from some old timers that are saying, this is what I'm hearing in the back on the back end, that they're getting their social security payments, whatever money you get from the government. They're really feeling like appreciative, and they're thankful that they do get their money. So sometimes you hear something on one end and then you hear something on the other end, so you don't know how to gauge it. But if the central bank report on its economic growth in Barbados is to be believed, you guys are doing good. Sometimes you wonder, well, how are you able to pay those people that leave the high court $20,000 a month and that kind of stuff? But if you're making this amount of money and it's being spread around, you're doing pretty well. And then there was a area in your newspaper where it talks about getting off the gray list, and that's priority number one. So I guess you have to pay your bills. You're making the money, you're putting it in the paper for all those eyes to see that you are making money and you're progressing. So you're going to have to pay your bills. Okay, that's just a matter of you paying your bills. And then you're seeing me and Motley here with Senegal president, and they're signing a memorandum of understanding where they're going to be traveling to, Barbados, and Barbadians traveling to Senegal. And that means DEI. I did a post on DEI recognition and training yesterday, and it's something that you should look into. It's diversity, equity, and inclusion. It talks about the way certain people look at other people because they may speak differently, they may have different customs and religions or whatever, and it teaches you. It's something to teach you to be more open to the world at large. So that's some training you're going to have to get with dealing with other people from other countries, especially, people that have had slavery in their history. But and there's a rise in unemployment, but the governor is telling you not to worry. So I don't know how that will go, that you're making so much money, but yet there was a rise in unemployment. But if he's saying there's no need to worry, do you trust him? I don't. But it seems as though you're getting back on your feet, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, you're getting back on your feet post that 2-year event that happened to the world. So solid growth. That's what your governor of your central bank is saying. There's a solid growth. Let's hope it continues into all the years and years into your existence, because that money has to filter down to the poor. You have to put into place now systems where poor people can access that money, like, not only unemployment, but just because you're poor, you need, like, they call it food stamps and that kind of stuff. But I mean, like, real money, and so that they can support their children and they can feed the youngsters. Okay, so that has to filter down so that poor people in Barbados benefit from Barbados doing this well. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.